I'd been dating her for almost 2 years when she started coming home late, flushed and breathless, humming Latin songs under her breath. She said salsa dancing was her new thing, that it made her feel alive, liberated. She'd never shown interest before, not in dance, not in music, not in anything that didn't involve me. Suddenly, every Thursday night was class night, and every Thursday night I was left alone, eating takeout and trying to ignore the way she smelled of expensive cologne that wasn't mine. Curiosity gnawed at me, but I told myself to trust her, to not become the jealous boyfriend. It got harder to ignore when she started practicing steps in the living room, spinning in front of the mirror with a smile I hadn't seen in months. She wouldn't let me watch, kept saying I'd throw off her rhythm. Then she started hiding her dance shoes, coming home with bruises on her arms, and laughing it off. "It's just the lifts, babe, you wouldn't understand." Except I did understand, or at least I thought I did. I just didn't have the guts to say it out loud. The night I decided to surprise her at the studio, my hands were shaking. I walked in right as the music hit its crescendo and saw her twirling, her body pressed against a man's, moving like they'd been entwined forever. When she finally spun to a stop, I caught a glimpse of his face. My stomach dropped. It was my father. The same man who'd walked out on my family when I was 12, the same man I'd spent a decade trying to forget. He looked at me, then at her, and I saw recognition in his eyes, a twisted, satisfied kind of recognition. She rushed over, stammering apologies, talking about how she didn't know, how she'd only learned his name last week. But I could see the lie in the way she looked at him, the way they both avoided my eyes. Suddenly, every late night, every secret, every bruise made sense. The betrayal wasn't just hers, it was his, too. And in that instant, I realized I wasn't just losing her, I was losing the image of myself I'd built around being nothing like him. But the worst part was the cold rush of relief that followed, because for the first time in years, I finally knew who to hate.